Yo, what up, wrestling fans? It's your boy Vin Rock, and welcome back to Let Me Talk, where we break down the biggest moments in pro wrestling. Now, listen, today we're diving into one of the hottest events of the summer, and that was TNA's Slammiversary 2025. It went down last night, and trust me, this one was special. We got new champs, surprise returns, and WWE crossovers. So let's get into it. Let's start.
That probably take her.
Big leagues.
Wanna know the difference between my
Big leagues.
Everything we do on this side, man.
Big leagues.
Everything.
Big league. Y'all. Big league. Big leagues. Big boy.
The first thing I want to talk about was the entire vibe. This must have been like a milestone or something for TNA because they had it at the UBS Arena out in Long Island / Queens, New York. So the arena was packed like from top to bottom. You know what I mean? All night they kept saying this was the biggest and largest gate in the TNA pay-per-view or PLE in North America in years. So you know I'm really proud of these guys and they on fire and the show was good. So I want to say shout out to TNA Wrestling and all the hard work they've been doing to revamp their whole system, and it's dope. I fucks with it. Let's get right to the point, okay? We're gonna go straight to the main event. The triple threat match for the TNA World title between Trick Williams, Joe Hendry, and Mike Santana. Now, you know, the intros was the intros. It was dope, you know what I mean? Mike Santana came out being that that's his home city or hometown of New York by the way of the Bronx. They was in Queens. So, you know, everybody's in there, they was going loud. You know what I mean? He had his man's rapping to the ring. It was dope, you know what I mean? Then Trick came out. He had the Harlem Symphony Choir or something like that doing his intro, but with the straight vocals. That shit was dope, you know what I mean? And then, you know, say his name and he appears. We got Joe Hendry, you know what I mean? Now, Joe had the crowd behind him. Santana came in hot. Trick pulled the I'm injured and laid on the outside for the whole match. And them boys put in work. Joe and Mike Santana was going back to back to back. I really thought Santana was about to win. But lo and behold, Trick Williams, being the heel that he is, faking his injury. And soon Santana hit his finisher and was about to pin Joe Hendry. My man Tricky ran the ring, threw him out, and he came in TNA champion. And he left TNA champion. That's not the only NXT superstar that's leaving as a TNA champion tonight. Stay tuned. And he came in. Next up on the card I want to talk about was that crazy ass ladder match for the tag team titles. We had 4 different teams that consisted of the Rascals, the Namaths, the Hardys, and First Class. Man, this match was crazy. If you got 15 to 20 minutes to go back and watch this car crash of a match, I tell you to go and do it, man. Like, you won't be disappointed. This was great tag team wrestling. And of course, the Hardys are now your TNA tag team champions. But also, next, so, you know what? We used to have jokes on Top Dollar. Remember them Flop Dollar days? But yo, your boy really busted out a whole moonsault off the top of a ladder. The world's largest moonsault. Shout outs to Top Dollar. And I hope he's okay. Because the way he landed outside that ring, leg first through the ladder, was crazy. So you know what? This is a great match, man. Like, just go and watch it. And the Hardys, again, respecting them. World class, world decorated. But, something else happened. Soon as the Hardys won, your man Dudley, not Bubba Ray, but his alter ego Bully Ray came out, and basically he's asking for one last match against the Hardys at the next TNA pay-per-view, Bound for Glory. We will see if that goes down. That would be wild. Like, the kid and me, they used to watch wrestling back in 97, 98, 99, when the Hardys and the Dudleys was having wars in WWE, just got woken up. I mean, give them one more match. I'm here for it. Tell me guys what you think in the comments. All right, so our next match is for the X Division title. Moose versus Leon Slater. And this match was great. I mean, if you got the time, go and check it out. Okay? Like Leon Slater, 19 years old, versus Moose, the veteran and the longest reigning X Division champ. The match was great. It was hard hitting. It was fast paced. There was a lot of moves in there. Like, it was a great fucking match. And the fact that Leon Slater beat Moose was incredible. We have a new X Division champion, Leon Slater. And to top it all off, Moose took the belt and he placed it on Leon himself as he's the future move. Not only that, as soon as that happened, the music hit, and guess who came out? Took the belt, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Yes, AJ Styles made his appearance on TNA Slammiversary after 11 years of being on TNA. That was great. He also co-signed Leon Slater. I found that dope. I see what TNA is doing. I like the fact AJ got to come back, please the fans, and Moose lost that title with class. If you got the time, go check that out. It was a dope experience to see on TV. I wish I was there live. Of course, I wasn't going to finish this breakdown without talking about the TNA versus WWE Knockouts Championship match between Masha Slamovich and NXT champion JC Jane. Well, I think WWE is really going hard, or NXT is going hard with pushing JC Jane, but this was a good match. A lot of back and forth, hard hitters, and JC Jane made a big statement by winning this match and walking out not only the NXT Women's Champion, but also the TNA Knockouts Champion. So now, at this point, TNA only has no champions except for the tag champions, and I believe the Intercontinental or International Champion and the X Division Champion. Their big titles are gone. What is TNA going to do? And is this going to be resolved by the next pay-per-view? Because I don't see WWE keep taking all their titles without something happening. Excuse me, NXT. I don't see NXT keeps taking all their titles without some repercussion. And hopefully by Bound for Glory, we get some answers to what the hell is going on over there. So what's the verdict? Tell me what y'all think. For me, I love the show from start to finish. The show was so good and so much was happening, I forgot to mention the Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander match that opened the whole show. Wow, that was fire. I forgot to mention that Enzo Amore made a comeback. Wow, that was popping. Like, yo, Enzo, like, that promo stole the show. Yes, it's been about 9 years or so that he's been there because he's been kicked out of all wrestling, but it was so good to see Enzo, and I loved it, man. So for me, I give this motherfucking pay-per-view a good 8.5 to 9 out of 10, man. I was thoroughly impressed. I loved everything, even though I don't like what's going on with the TNA titles, but we have to see what happens at Bound for Glory. Yo, if you love this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and drop your favorite Slammiversary moment in the comments. Was it AJ's return, the Hardy's ladder match win, Trick retaining, or the women's match? Let me know. And as always, let me talk. I be Rim. Be safe, everybody. Oh, before I go, we do have merch. We got tees. Link is to my right on the screen. That's where you can find them. And that's about it. Much love to everybody. We appreciate you all that have been with us from the beginning and all the new ones that's been here ever since. Thank you again. And this has been Let Me Talk. Peace.